Yeah.
We're going to start in 1 minute.
So, folks, I would encourage you all, before we begin, move closer.
Probably should have mentioned it.
It
Says on the case.
She's a woman of all seasons and talents. How you doing, brother? How you doing? Oh, right. You ready? Are you ready? We'll say it again. I'm ready. Okay. I'm going on next.
So why is he living off of it? He'll be back and forth, right?
Hey, everybody. So glad to see all these wonderful faces. My name is Professor Donnie Simmons, Sr. And on behalf of the Black History Month Committee, I welcome you with open arms to yet another astonishing Black History Month celebration. That's right. And to our virtual family and community, we send our greetings and thank you for being here. Now, here's the question. To whom do we owe this magnanimous event? To whom? Let that settle in for a second. I would say, right,
The Black community.
that it is we. It is we. It is all of us that we owe it to. We have founding fathers and mothers, but it is we, because without the we have none of it. None of this comes into existence. None of this happens. It's a communal gathering. It's a communal event. Those who believe and commit their lives to bring about a better world, that is us. That's all of us. We have to participate. We have to be active. We can't be passive. It's also yesteryear, my friends. Those who laid it all on the line to bring it into existence. They are the named and the unnamed, the unheralded heroes and sheroes, the greatest of all time, the GOAT that brought us here today. The interconnectivity that we all share is far beyond that which we believe or even imagine. Those that came before us knew this to be true. They set the seed for this to occur. They had wisdom, they had foresight and belief, and we've come a great distance. The architect of our DNA, as a people on this earth in this day, is what it's all about. In this moment, it's what it's all about. So long as you lend your heart, your mind, your commitment to this moment, it lives. So the breadth of our communal effort to bring Black History Month to life here at WCC is fully represented by the exceptional commitment and expertise of our committee members. For those that are in the audience, could you please stand? That's on the committee. Let's give them a round of applause for them. During our closing ceremony, every single name will be read in full. No success happens in a vacuum. this is a team approach. This is a collaboration. And I, for one, am grateful to our community. So let's get to the meat of it, right? So this year's theme, as established by the Association for the Study of African American Life and History, is Black resistance. But what resistance might you think that is? Resistance against what? My answer is threefold, right? Because I like to keep it simple. It's all things inhumane, all things dehumanizing, and all things injudicious. If we can match that, we herald a different world. We herald the world that we belong in, all of us, all inclusive, all one. The only differentiation just is what the Most High wanted us to be. Glorious. Glorious. So when we look at each other and we see the physical difference, that should be embraced, not diminished. So with that, I bring you my comrade in arms, Juan Carlos Pinero, who brings greetings from the Office of Student Body. Thank you.
Don't worry, nobody's something on the fall. It's okay. Thank you all for being here. I would like to share that the Department of Student Involvement's multicultural experiences are designed to serve as inclusive spaces where SUNY WCC students can learn, express aspects of their lived experiences, further enhance their sense of community, and challenge themselves while learning from the honest experiences of others. I would also like to take a moment of pause to reflect on the lands on which we currently reside. We are here, or logging in, big up to everybody logging in, from many distinct places. And we want to acknowledge the ancestral homelands and traditional territories of Indigenous people who have been here since time immemorial, and to recognize that we must continue to build our solidarity and kinship with Native peoples across the Americas and the globe. We recognize that this event is being held on lands ancestral to the Lenape and Wappinger peoples, and recognizing the long-standing significance of these lands to these nations past and present. We acknowledge that Native people do not exist only in the past. They are a vibrant and modern part of the fabric of New York. Historical awareness of Indigenous exclusion and erasure is critically important to understanding the history of North America. It provides a foundation to overcome structural barriers that affect Native people today. We also acknowledge that this country would not exist if it were not for the enslaved labor or contributions of Black peoples. We honor the legacy of the African diaspora, Black life, knowledge, and skills often stolen due to hatred, violence, and supremacy. Racism and hatred are plagues that damage the hearts and lives of all involved. Considering, we hope you take some time this month to further learn of the abundant contributions made by these diverse cultures, and join us as we further consider how to work towards a society that is free of racism and hate. Let us take what we learn, incorporate it into our lives, and turn our words into actions for change. Please join me now in taking a moment to honor the land, lives, and labor of the Indigenous and Black communities where we reside. Thank you. I want to let you all know about a few events. Right now, we have the kickback happening from 12 to 1. We'll have West Indian food. We will also have a performance there shortly between, again, 12 to 1. Wednesday, February 8th, we have a themed cultural music lounge session with Power 88.1 from 11 to 12:15 in the Student Center. Wednesday, February 15th, we have Viking Safe Skate. Safe stands for Share a Familiar Experience. The topic is Black Hair, facilitated by the president of the Black Student Union, Brianna Herring, and co-facilitated by her advisor, Carla DuBose. Wednesday, February 22nd, we have Philip Michael Scales, B.B. King's nephew. I think it's so odd to say that, but at the same time, I think it's amazing that the lineage continues. So B.B. King's nephew, Philip Michael Scales, will be performing at Student Center Quiet Lounge. And on February 23rd, we will have Craft and Chat That's a surprise. We're gonna be doing a craft and bringing students together to have some conversations. If you go over to the student center right now, you'll see we've taken over the student lounge. We have some posters on there that we're hoping will encourage conversation. I want to close with these words. So everything in life, as we know, has a beginning, middle, and an end. And we often focus on the beginning. We have the opening ceremony. Here, we're going to have a closing ceremony. The end, we'll have the middle series of events. But in between those, we have transitions, and those transitions are necessary to prepare spaces and cleanse spaces. And there are many ways we can cleanse spaces. We can do it with prayer, we can do it with water, we can do it with music, and we can do it with dance. And Chico Wally is here because they blew us away in 2019, in February of 2019, before the world got crazier than we could have ever imagined. And we were waiting to bring them back, and we're so glad we were able to bring them back now. Chico Wally is here to share with you a cleansing experience as they perform, move, dance, and drum. I encourage you to not just sit there like you're in a classroom. I encourage you to allow your heart to feel the ancient rhythms that are being shared with you all today. They will also be in the student lounge from 12:30 to 12:45 with another group of students over there teaching some lessons. If you are all the way in the back and you have the ability to, I encourage you to move forward so you can not just hear, but feel what is being shared with you. Please give it up for Chico Awali, African Dance, Arts, and Culture.
Oh, good afternoon, good morning still, how are you? Oh, it's great to be here. Chief Wally, African Dance Arts and Culture, we're celebrating our 20th year. So we are glad to be celebrating it with you. And don't get too, thank you. Don't get too comfortable, because even though we're going to show you two of our numbers, one called Lamba and the other called Sunu, we're subject to get you up and dancing as well. That's something we like to do. So not only for the young folk who we'll be seeing a little later, but some of us older folk, like myself, at 77 years old. The dance that we just did was a dance called Gundi. It's from the Omali Empire. And it is a war dance, as you can tell. People are getting ready to go to war, and they're getting all excited and banging on their bells. So we're going to hear again from Gabriel. Okay. Do you want to explain your drum too?
Oh, sure. So,
And then drum.
okay.
And then we'll dance.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. So the drums that you see us playing, they're from West Africa. This drum specifically is called, it's not called bongo. Bongos are the two little drums that are connected, right? These are called djembes. Everyone say djembe. Yes, djembe. I love the energy. These right here are called dunduns. These we use with sticks. So on our djembe, we use goat skin on our djembes. On our dunduns, we can use sticks because those are actually cow skin. So if you look at the djembe, we have 3 basic notes. Can anybody guess the first note? No? Everyone's scared? That's okay. If you get the answer wrong, I'm not gonna be mad. First note is bass. Everyone open hands in the air like you're giving a high five. Let me see. Beautiful. Right in the middle of our djembes. 1, 2, ready, and now we don't all have djembes, so I want everyone to take out their djembes. Take out your djembes. Right in the center of your djembe, we're gonna have one bass. 1, 2, ready, and 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 that's it. Tone. Fingers closed on the edge of our djembes. Here. That's all. Yeah, I used one hand to make it fair. I didn't use 2 hands. Slap is our highest pitch note. Let me see open fingers. You want to make sure you get your fingertips on the djembe. Yes, bass, tone, slap. So when you hear us playing, keep in mind bass, tone, and slap. Yes?
Is anybody out there? Y'all are raising fire from that. So, this is audience participation. Yes. Are people running out the door back there? Okay. So, let's do a little dance called Funga. Funga is a welcome dance, and basically what it means, it's West African, there's a dance and also a song, and it means welcome. We bring you peace, love, joy, well-being, and we certainly do during this time. So, the way we pick ourselves up is drumming and dancing. So I want everybody to stand up. First step. You guys need to stand up? Yes, you do. Yes. Easy. Repeat after me. Ashe. 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 That's all it is. It goes. Funda alafia. Ashe. Ashe. Ashe.
Thank you, my beloved brothers and sisters. We really appreciate your time and effort to our affair here. Now, Moving on with the agenda. Next up, now, our leader, Dr. Miles, regrets that she could not be with us today. However, in her stead is none other than Dr. Bernardo Reddick, who will bring words. Dr. Miles.
Thank you.
Hi, good, technically afternoon now. Good afternoon, everyone. How are we enjoying our first day of Black History Month? So I want to take the time to first say thank you to Professor Simmons and the Black History Committee for all the hard work that they do in terms of making this possible and organizing everything for the entire month. And so I do want to take the time to give them a round of applause. So on behalf of our wonderful president, Dr. Miles, I'd like to welcome you to our Black History Month kickoff celebration. I am Dr. Bernardo Reddick, Chief Worship Officer here for WCC. I'm excited to be with you today and share a few thoughts. I'd like to say thank you again to the Black History Committee because you all put a lot of time into this, more than what you may know. Lots of Zoom meetings and just conversations and reaching out, organizing and connecting things with students. And so it really goes a long way. And so for me, to all of you, I just want to say thank you as well. Thank you. All right, so I thought about what message did I want to give today. And my spirit is guiding me to highlight some things that I think can get easily lost in our daily interactions with others. My thoughts are focused on the phrases that often as Black people we hear, that being wait your turn or not yet. We hear that quite often as people of color, wait your turn or not yet. Well, I'm here to tell you today, there is no better time than the now. Don't wait your turn, but create the energy and strategic actions to make it your turn. Here are a couple of examples that I want you to think about. We need to recognize that within each of us, we have the ability, passion, perseverance, and desire to ignite an energy and a purpose in others to do amazing things that challenge status quo and those systems of oppression that you see everywhere on TV and police, you name it, is out there. Barack Obama was told that he had to wait his turn when he first thought about running for president. Again, Barack Obama was told that he needed to wait his turn when he first thought about running for president. He chose that his term was imminent. He didn't wait, and he was our first Black president in the United States. Oprah Winfrey was told that she needed to wait and that people like her wouldn't succeed. She decided at the time for her was in the now. Now, Oprah is one of the most influential people in the world and one of the world's first Black billionaires. Lizzo was told time and time again that she needed to wait her turn, that people who looked like her wouldn't make it. She didn't give up. She's now one of the most famous artists that we know, and is a 3-time Grammy winner. Oh, that's pretty impressive. Each of us have the ability to be transformative in how we think, how we live, how we work, how we value others, how we overcome fear, how we advocate for others, and how we overcome adversity. Most importantly, how do we love others? How do we impact the change that we seek against the systems of oppression that is oftentimes ingrained in our daily lives and we don't even know it? President Barack Obama once said, change will not come if we wait for some other person or if we wait for some other time. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the change that we seek. My brothers and sisters, I encourage you to go into the WCC community. Your turn is now, and now is the time to be that amazing person that you know you are, to impact the changes that you know need to take place. And I see that each and every day that we interact with each other. I see many of you challenging the status quo, asking the tough questions, asking why not now? And that's what we need to continue to do if we want to see the change that has to take place. As we move about your daily lives on Black History Month, I encourage you to please engage in all of the programs and activities that have been put together for you. They all have a strategic purpose. And that purpose is to ensure that as a campus, we have those lived experiences of Black History Month, and that we're able to continue to be an advocate for each other as we navigate those spaces. Again, I'd like to thank each of you for being here today. And also I'd like to give a special thanks again to the Black History Month Committee. And on behalf of our president, Dr. Linda Miles, welcome to WCC and our Black History Month celebration. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we walk in some very interesting circles. You never know who's in the house. And who's in the house today, in this house right now, is a representative from the New York State Attorney General. His name is Troy Outlaw. And so she brings greetings from us. Would you like to say, Peter?
Good afternoon, everyone. I just want to bring greetings from the New York State Attorney General, Letitia James, and wish everyone a happy and prosperous Black History Month. As you know, she's a trailblazer in her own right, and we're working very hard to do right by the people of this great state of New York. Thank you.
All right, now we have a little treat, right? So, bringing us words and greetings from the Black Student Union is their president, Brianna Harrington. Come on up.
Hello, everybody. I'm Brianna Herring, the president of BSU. I just want to welcome everybody to this opening ceremony. Our club seeks to raise awareness, spark action, and ignite positive change throughout our community. I know our theme is resistance for this month, and resistance to me means being ourselves unapologetically. For this reason, I'm very excited for the events that our club has for this month. And once again, welcome. And I'd like to thank my faculty advisor, Carly, for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna. And now, as we are on the sunset of our program, I'd like to introduce Dr. Gwen Ramsey Evans, who in her elegant, you good? Okay. In her elegant, soulful voice, she's going to give us the rendition of the Black National Anthem. Lift every voice and sing. We're gonna have the lyrics up here and you guys can join in. All of us should join in, even virtually. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Simmons, and happy Black History Month. Please stand for the singing of the Black National Anthem, please. Lift every voice and sing. Ring, ring with the harmony. let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Stony the road we trod, bitter the chastening rod, felt in the days when hope unborn had died, yet with a steady beat, have not our weary feet come to the place for which our fathers sighed. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughtered. Out of the gloomy past, till now we stand at last, with the white gleam of our bright star is cast. God of our weary years, God of our silent tears, thou who hast brought us thus far on the way, thou who hast by thy might led us into the light. Keep us forever in thy path, we pray, lest our feet stray from the places our God where we met thee, lest our hearts, drunk with the wine of the world, we forget thee. Shadow beneath thy hand, may we forever stand, true to our God, true to our native land. Thank you.
Thank you.
So in conclusion, I'd like everybody just to sit back for about 6 minutes and 14 seconds. And allow for the music and the images that you'll see in this video take hold of you. The idea with the video homage is to give love and props to those who have given the ultimate sacrifice for what we do. And so this is our way of saying thanks. And as we conclude, please join us tomorrow as we are showing one of the more unique documentaries I know in my mind, and I've seen hundreds, authored by James Baldwin called I Am Not Your Negro. We have Professor Gregory Jackson, who will be hosting that event, and I implore all of you, if you can, to attend. So without further ado, our closing homage.
From the Indians who welcome the pilgrims, and to the buffaloes who once ruled the plain. Like the vultures circling beneath the dark clouds, looking for the rain, looking for the rain. Just like the cities that stagger on the coastline, in a nation that just can't stand much more. Like the forest buried beneath the highway, never had a chance to grow. Never had a chance to grow. And now it's winter. It's winter in America. Yes, and all of the healers have been killed or sent away. Yeah, but the people know it's winter. Winter in America, and ain't nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows what to say. Save your soul, Lord knows, from winter in America. The Constitution, a noble piece of paper, with free society, the struggle but they died in vain. And now democracy is a ragtime on the corner, hoping for some rain. They look like either hoping for some rain. And I see the robins perched in barren treetops. They're watching last-ditch races marching across the floor. But just like the peace sign that vanished in our dreams, never had a chance to grow. Never had a chance to grow. And now it's winter. Winter in America, and all of the healers have been killed or betrayed. Yeah, but the people know it's winter. Lord knows it's winter in America. Nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows what to say. Save your soul from a winter in America. Stick. And now it's winter. Winter in America. And all of the healers done been killed, sent away. Yeah, the people know it's winter. Winter in America. And ain't nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows what to say. And ain't nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows, nobody knows. And ain't nobody fighting, 'cause nobody knows what to say.
One correction. Standing in for Greg Jackson tomorrow, Brother Rashawn Allen will be hosting the I Am Negro, I Am You're Not Too Negro. And then on Friday, Greg Jackson will be hosting Black Lives Matter. Okay, don't miss it. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.